happening? It seems that I'm not seeing anything whatsoever right now. Maybe something is down. Oh no, actually, yeah, maybe now it's working. Okay, now it did work. So yeah, I spent a bit of time trying to figure out what is happening. So all of my accounts got disconnected, and then I went live talking to myself a little bit until I realized. So anyway, good that it's working now. I can see both Twitch and was the YouTube connected. I think yeah, Twitter as well. So anyway, welcome to this. Now I'm going to do a bit more Rachmaninoff. As we were working on the attitude, the Little Red Riding Hood, and then I will be working on Toccata most likely. Yeah, the music is all over the place. It's quite messy. Great to see you. Thanks for joining. From absolute depth. The map point creation was great. Actually, it's still not finished because I forgot to turn it off, and I can't turn it off in the house because of safety purposes. So I'm going to be going up the mountain after this stream. That was very funny. Actually, my brain is just in a different dimension. I'm actually assembling a lot of those, and then I'm just going to be interlacing them into each other. Jonathan with us, great to see you. I was actually thinking, how are you doing? And then it disappeared. Oh no, actually, good, you are here. From Instagram, aha, so am I now actually streaming from Instagram? How can I check that? All my other phones are downstairs. Great, excellent, yeah, so good to see you. That I hope that you're not frozen at that end of the world, yeah, because in here it's incredibly crazy times, both war side and also in terms of the temperature. So understanding the sense of suspense in this particular part. Right, yes, yeah. So I'm actually now I'm multicasting from reach.me Arena Ideas, and then it goes into different platforms. It's actually going to more platforms than previously. And there seems to be still some bugs with Twitter, so if people are sending me comments from Twitter, it's not my fault. I'm not ignoring anything. Nice to be. Absolutely, been too long. Definitely, yes. Great to see you. Always super energy. And yeah, I was also looking at some. I saw writers community on Twitter, and anyway, I'll send you. I'll send you the tag. It seems to be interesting. because I mean your writing is amazing. It's always full of spark and life and living, right? And living words. And so now from the darkness. I'm really looking forward to actually playing all this. And likewise, you too. And we are always a reflection of each other, actually, especially, you know, when we connect in the real time and the space. So anyway, now I need to work on this problematic, this presto part, which I'm always missing a lot. Mariuka, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for joining. How can I actually check, is it live from my own account? Interestingly, the comments appear and then they disappear. I wonder, is this something to do with the, no, with the checking, with the botifications of our world? Okay, it's right. Okay, it's live. Yeah. Um, maybe I should check. Maybe from here. Hold on a second. I have Instagram in here. Let me just check. Is this live from my own account? No, it doesn't seem live from this account. If I'm looking properly, because it should show that I'm live. Yeah. Okay. Right, so maybe it's actually live from Reach. Let's try that. Reach. Huh. Where can it be live? Oh, they published me. Didn't realize this on the 16th of February. They didn't tag, so. Okay. All right. So anyway, and Mark said it takes me on a journey. So I'm checking Instagram. I have no idea where is it live because I don't see it on my platform. I mean on my account. I was just checking and then I can't figure it out. Anyway, it's good to be, all of you being in here. now work on this. Right, okay, it's in Instagram. Yeah, but we are, is it my account? Can't find it on my account. Anyway, it's good. Whichever way, it's good to be in togetherness. Now, from this closing part, I just slow it down, but I should actually be making it much. It should be the same tempo because it's the machine that's underlying everything that's being said right now. What am I doing in here? See, this just shows how much it's not learned yet. My God, my music is absolute mess. It hasn't changed. It hasn't progressed 1 inch since I started streaming. This doesn't belong in here. Yeah, okay, so it's like this. Now measure, calculating this. Actually, this part now. Thank you, Mariaka. Thank you for being with me so long. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Exactly, and I converted you to Prokofiev. I'll never forget that one. Remember your the music that you're exploring after. Yeah, the thing is, it seems a little bit very much in its own world, but that's the point with classical music, to just get into that other world and then define the divine, because there is so many layers in here. Like, look at this. And then there is this line, almost like a mysterious and mundane together. You hear this kind of like how I have to follow the line, that like the melody in the left hand, while this is just a density of it. This is just the atmosphere around it. The nations, yeah, I know. For coffee. Prokofiev today as well. I'm definitely going to be working on the toccata. I don't know if you were with me when I started the toccata. Oh, it's already the end of this. So that's the theme that represents the wolf, in my opinion, you know. And then it still says it's defeated in my version of this piece, but then at the ending, it's sending a message, I'll come back again at the first opportunity. Okay, now let's have some fun with the toccata. Thank you, Matt, for the applause. This is just actually practicing. Okay, now the scores are all over the place. As you can see, I need to put together which goes where. 58, 59. This is 64. Okay, that's later. 64. 61. Okay, that's those. So now with the toccata, it's actually not as difficult. This is the early Prokofiev piece, and it's not too difficult to listen to. In terms of you know, the density, it's more kind of mechanical as representing the industrial. So. Up at this point, you haven't encountered the toccata. For to buy a stapler and the file folder stands super funny always, indeed. And I literally remember, you know, when I'm trying to find out what am I doing, where's my in fact, for 5 days I was traveling, just locally. I can't travel abroad. I mean, it's a crazy world out there. And then I came back and I literally forgot one edition of, I don't know where it is, it's misplaced. The edition of the toccata. So I couldn't practice at all for 5 days. I was still living in a hope that I'll find it somewhere. Eventually I just came back to the one where I started playing it from, because I thought this other edition was better. So now, anyways, decided just by the fact that I misplaced the other one, and it's permanently, temporarily permanently. Can I have it temporarily permanent? 2 sides in one is lost, so I have to give the chance to this edition. Maybe the universe wants me that way. just read a bit. How many glasses friends look like you? Very different ones. That's a great question. I was thinking about that as well today. I think about 5 or 6, so I'm constantly switching. I'm circulating them. I should dedicate certain days to which one. That's funny. I have a pile over there, about 5 or 6, yeah. Because I'm rarely wearing contact lenses now, and I really love to change either the eye color or something, but I'm otherwise fairly blind. So this is my kind of obsession. These are my shoes. You know, some people are obsessed with shoes. For me, it's the glasses. The aircon because it's Prokofiev is making it more warmer. So is this one more difficult to listen to compared to the sonatas that I was working on last year? Than what you were working last year, but still frantic. Perfect, excellent. Yes, yeah. Actually, my mother told me that with Prokofiev, one can just go easily into the schizophrenia. You know, it's helping it, and it's definitely into the hysteria, but very frenetic. You see, because Prokofiev is very young in here, 1912, so it's the beginning of the 20th century. He still hasn't gone through the wars of life, like, and then of course the war sonatas are all about the most, the darkest emotions actually, whereas in here it's more of the wilderness. I think it's more the enthusiasm with life and all of the wilderness where he's constantly raising, and there is a lot of breathing. It's raising and then it's subsiding, raising, subsiding all the time. You see this kind of this motion. Where was I? Let's actually practice a bit more with this part. So this part actually, it has, it's a breathe in and kind of finger order. Where you're from? I was born in Montenegro. Yeah, so let's just see. Okay, now switch of the music scores. "58, 59, 60, and 61. Okay, so this is actually okay. Let's work a bit more now. Which part? Yeah, from difficult part. like a test. Hi. Thank you. So this is a kind of like training myself to accept to make awareness of all of these pieces now. Smart sound on them. Okay, now I have to work on this part. Let's change the music score further. Thank you, RJL. Where is everybody tuning from? Let's see how is the internationality of this stream. Okay, so, oh no, sorry. What did I want it? From this part. Which part? I still don't have my anchor. Usually I have my anchors, although now because I'm not doing concerts, but just recordings, I don't actually need them that much. So. Until that point, actually, now I'm just going to be working a bit more because I'm messing up some part. Okay. my memory. Jonathan, really, wow, I'm so happy. Yeah, because like with toccata, there is so many intricacies. There is a lot of simplicity, and then there is some kind of very special type of symmetry. So, so it's a very special. Should hire to play music in shows. Yeah, so Smartphone, I used to do the concerts and to be hired for the concerts throughout Europe and some in America. But now I'm doing the just the recordings, just a personal choice, because I think that that I just plainly don't have time for classical concerts. You know, for concerts you have to like keep a lot of repertoire to practice much more than what I'm right now doing. So for me, I always have a chunk of certain maybe 5 or 6 or 10 pieces, and I prepare that, then I professionally record it, and then I continue on to the other one, and so that's how I'm leaving the mark when it comes to the musical side of it. And then I'm experimenting, like I do like I did the interdisciplinary project with Goldberg Radiation, if you recall, last year. So each one of these had its own painting. So for me to do just a classical, you know, being hired to do concerts with some agency or representation, it would be a bit difficult, because then I would have to suppress all my visual arts activities, and that's very important for me. So thanks. Thanks. So yeah, so it can't work. Toccata is actually helping me play this variation better. Except for the memory lapse there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So just to go a little bit more. Okay. So just touch upon that, and it's already more than over 5 o'clock, and I have to be somewhere. I did a little bit of delay in live streaming today because I had a bit of technical issues. So where is my toccata? Is in here. Just okay, so now I think I memorized that. Now from here. The same like before, except it's in a different tonality, so it's a bit awkward for playing. So where we are, and I'm still really. Coordinated. I think that's it for today. Thanks everyone for tuning in, for interacting, making this more interesting. Thank you, Henry's time. So it was just a practicing session of the toccata and a little bit of the Rachmaninoff etudes at the beginning. Messing up in there. Wonderful, thank you. It's still very much maybe about 60% or something like that. I still have to work on this both musically and technically. but it's incredibly rewarding at you. Thank you so much, Marpon. Really appreciate you, and you too as well. Have a wonderful. For you, it's the afternoon just starting, right? Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan. Wonderful to have you. So anyway, I'll see everybody another time. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, everywhere in the world, and keep safe and positive despite all of the horrors around us. It's always, the extremes are attracting the other end. So hopefully the extreme of what we're experiencing externally is going to attract something sublime within. So have a great time. Bye.